Well, I've been asked to share my opinion on the Manchester Derby coming up on the weekend, so I'm going to do just that. And the truth of the matter is that although the stats lean towards a close match, I'm not so sure it's going to pan out that way. Let's have a look at some of the statistics between these two sides. Manchester City at home against Manchester United. They've played 76 times and there's been absolutely nothing in it. Marginal advantage for Manchester United. So let me share that stat with you. 76 matches between them at home for Manchester City. They've won 25, they've drawn 24, but they've actually lost 27 times to Manchester United at home. But I think we all probably agree, even Manchester United fans, if you're going to leave your heartstrings at home and think with your head, you've got to say that the pendulum has probably swung and the powerhouse is now belonging to the blue side of Manchester and not the red side. So are we going to use those stats? No. We're rather going to use the Manchester City home stat of the season. And this is remarkable reading. They have played, let's share it with you, they've played 15 times at home. They've won 14 matches and they've only drawn one. No defeats. Perhaps the most impressive of all of that is they've scored 51 goals at home in those 15 matches. So I'm just wondering how on earth Manchester United are going to be able to live with that. Of course, they have the maestro Mourinho in their corner, and perhaps he can mastermind some kind of defence to hold out that blue wall. The other thing is there is perhaps just a hint of fatigue that might be in the air because Manchester City, remember, have to play against Liverpool on Wednesday in the Champions League. But there's not exactly that much travelling going on there, is there? Because they aren't leaving the country. So I just cannot see any way that Manchester City aren't going to march on. And unfortunately for Manchester United fans, they're going to win the title against the old enemy, as it were, the noisy neighbours on the weekend. The question is the scoreline. Well, again, 51 goals at home. Hard to see Manchester City not breaching the United defence a couple of occasions. I do give United an opportunity to score, though. They have shown signs of form, and their away form is not bad. It's just that they haven't been playing Manchester City every week, have they? So I'm afraid I'm going to go for Manchester City to win comfortably again. I'm going for a 3-1 scoreline, which means that City will lift the title on the weekend.